there's a place for that. There's a place for that, and I think Nasscom caters to a lot of that. But our job in this particular thing is, can we bring out pure talent? Because if somebody is getting a salary of 10 lakhs, then pure talent and the recognition that he's here and somebody being able to find that person here can make a 10x difference. We just don't believe that the best engineers are in Facebook. I think they're as bad or as good as us everywhere. So I think that's what the whole thing is about. And somehow or the other, while it is also to impart knowledge to you guys, it's also giving you a forum to sort of go beyond whatever you're doing and try to reach out to them. So I think that's what our object is. We have
implicit velocity where a CEO of an organization and the program managers and the small teamers are in coherence. The problem with the daddies of today are that they don't understand that simple Scrum mechanism. And the current need is for senior executive to understand what basically basic Agile means. And that is where it goes wrong. It starts becoming top to down. So personally, I have seen situations when you attack the program level very properly and your below people are convinced. To some level, your senior executive get convinced. But the need of the hour for state to succeed is that your senior executive should understand very clearly what Agile means. Not what doing Agile means, but what Agile implicitly means. And this can only happen if they decentralize their different service portfolios. That is where it becomes a top-to-down bottom approach. Secondly, the problems which I have personally been encountered different people, the role of a release train engineer becomes very, very cumbersome. I have seen situations where the release train engineer has been trying to convince from a simple programmer to a program manager to a senior CEO of an organization. And like a typical Scrum Master who becomes the circle neck for all the activities, the release train engineer's life becomes very difficult because he has to implement the whole program on a critical mass nature. So there is a need to help the release train engineer personally on the state perspective. I'm not sure what the solution is, but team should look very clearly from a release train engineer's perspective, how can his overall psychological and ethical values of state can be taken all together. That is becoming very difficult for a release. Secondly, for some of the teams, state is costly. Let's understand the fact business runs on cost to some level. Initial implementations of state have shown that people have to fly to different locations. They have to get convinced before they again regroup. It is a costly affair. But again, the essence is, are we doing the basic Agile right? I think we're not doing it still the basic Scrum right. So if you're not doing it right, you may put a framework and you may have everybody's job impact at different levels with different names. I actually see roughly 42 different designations in the same framework. So everybody's job is impact from that perspective. But very clearly, the small groups, the small tribes, as the gentleman writing for Spotify, the small tribes self-evolving and the humor which runs between these tribes is the essence of Agile. You cannot just put a framework and say that this is the way it has to be. There has to be a head sprint. A head sprint means a hard name. It can be used for a time, it cannot be used for a time, it can be for different perspectives. So very clearly, I think the way we are teaching SAFe is very prescriptive in nature, and at a program level, the heart of the system, there have to be some evolved changes to help the release train engineer to make it a bit more flexible. But yes, it is a good thing for organizations to save, I would say personally, to save a lot of jobs. That is my current take. I may be wrong, I may be wrong with that. But that is my personal take, which I would take it along. But yes, having said that, how would you